I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthier. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Welcome to the Guild Initiative headquarters. Come in. We'll get you registered. Welcome to the Guild Initiative headquarters. Come in. We'll get you registered.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. A proper tour. Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
You should see the Wizard's Tower.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Taking a wait-and-see approach. This is uncharted territory, and Janthier has quite the reputation. Venturing into Janthier to befriend Coden. You should see the Not how I envisioned that first big step.
You are quite adapted. Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. How are you feeling about and making allies requires an artisan.
Taking a wait-and-see approach.
Oh,
This is uncharted
before you
territory,
depart.
and Janthier has quite the
Do we
reputation.
prefer Wayfinder
Venturing
or
into Janthier to befriend
Commander?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck. Oh, before you depart. Do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck. Oh, before you depart. Do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander?
For you? I don't know if you calling me...
Wayfinder, the guest of honor. Welcome to Moon Camp.
Habits die hard, I suppose.
Vanak, if you don't remember.
Good luck.
Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
This is what you call a camp?
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance.
Feel the fury!
Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs. More publicly, that is.
What you call a camp?
Got a few things to atone for. Subtle.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land.
Good to see you closer
Dangerous
to
place,
ground, though.
Janthier. Eager to scope it
to
out.
help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in.
I didn't realize...
On Dagonet's order.
Expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthier is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touch ground, Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Right. I'll track him down. Frode, I trust you're getting some sleep in between missions?
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
Something must be serious to pull the Warden from Omnitas.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthier and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow, your missing wizard? Not a lot, besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgaran more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias. But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the Delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm. But, good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
Any brilliant insights from Frode, Commander?
He and I caught up and talked about the Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral Ward research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll want to keep that in mind.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for, then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthir treacherous, we mean it.
Cooling down!
That's a cryptis axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Eparch's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There was even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be, then.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here. That's a Valraven Talon. Nasty beast. The Ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs. A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyria. That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Bava Nisos? What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
It's so quiet.
Reminds me of drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
I learned a long time ago not to eat strange plants. Now, where should we go first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder. Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Fire them!
We should follow that stream. See where it leads.
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
It may be dangerous, but this place... oh, it's stunning.
That's one word for it. I wonder where the flow of water will take us. Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
Feel the aftershock! Feel the burn! I feel good. I could outrun a centaur.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinok shoots.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out. Together, everyone.
What has them so riled up?
Fire them!
Time to
Feel the burn! Aftershock! Inferno! Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
Footprints and more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Blood. We better hurry.
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Anyone! Help us!
Come on!
Wayfinder!
Time to feel the burn!
Charge them!
I summon the power of Earth. Ready to lock! Aftershock! Feel the burn!
Way to come, not to kill. Maintain eye contact and confirm. Mercifully follow as we guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this sound. Breathe.
Who are you?
Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Commander.
I'm in charge.
I've looked at those great walls all my life. Proud, the humans. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the Claw would, too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you. We'll follow. But who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
I feel good.
As I told you, Outlander, the salve. Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Feel the fury! An ancient mountain! I could outrun a centaur. A brilliant ember! We're your friends.
Good, good.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
Could be. Let it release that energy.
I feel good. A swirling gust!
Again, the salve. Welcome.
And so close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen. Here, Commander. Use this to calm the beast.
What is it?
Food.
I could outrun a centaur.
Animals, especially feral ones, only know a life of hunting, fighting for their food. A kind interaction and a gift is sometimes all it needs to learn trust.
Return with more than another journey, Spearmaster.
More creatures lost in the wild.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
call me Stoic Alder.
We found them in the forest, defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives were lost. Come, we should speak.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable.
To our friend.
Thankfully, you've stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir. Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Well, surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them Cryptus.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Jen.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So, this is why you come to my hearth, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, That is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
The role of Claw was taken, so I settled for a title more modest.
My son has some years before he claims such expertise, though his mind is sharp. Observing our council provides him practical education, instills discipline.
Poised Arrow, son of Stoic Alder and Silken Weir. You? A wayfinder losing their way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it. But if you insist, lost your wayfinder.
Ah, seems our visitor also claims two names. We of the lowland drop formality with those we most respect. Right, Pokey?
Yes, Pa.
Leader, best we return to the planned agenda, pressing as it is.
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire. Poised Arrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the air in this hall. Show them around.
But we've only just... A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set.
Alliance, I deem you welcome visitors, for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town. Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest. May your time here pass well.
Another personal victory. Mine. All mine.
harvest done for. You'd best get those cubs reined in before they're riding size, or they'll be destroying more than cabbages.
There's no help for it. Thank you for trying, Outlander.
Two.
I could outrun a centaur.
I will lead these survivors out.
Have you been following us?
There's no time. I will protect them, but you must continue on.
Live,
Thank you, friend.
live.
Time to do some real.
There's more of them.
Not enough energy. I feel good.
Requesting total reconstruction.
Memory wipe imminent.
There are more people out there. I need to get these emergency broadcast stations set up for them.
Yeah? The survivors we found are on their way, and we're already here. Let's get it done.
All right, let's get moving. Keep your heads down. We really don't want to be seen. Lead the way.
Follow me.
I feel good.
Aftershock! Impressive combination. They'll have to hit much harder. Wash the pain away!
Preservation of the city is underway. Unable to report any living continuance immediately.
I feel good.
Feel the burn!
Replenishing.
Aftershock!
This one is ready. Let's keep moving.
It's just penance for what I've contributed to. Won't take long. Just watch my back.
Must continue to silence.
Fired up! Feel the burn! I summon the power of the storm! That was a blast! Start. Feel the burn!
I feel good.
Aftershock!
It's never how things were supposed to be. Let's just keep moving.
Cooling down!
I feel good.
Situation assessment. Unmitigated disaster.
Charged up! Feel the burn!
Thank you for your help. My My burden isn't lifted yet, but it's nice to not bear it alone.
Welcome to join us, you know. There's a lot more to be done.
Always a pleasure.
Charge them! Charge them! That was a blast! Feel the burn!
I hope the rest of you learned your lesson. Follow my instructions if you want to live. Thanks for the help. Good to have someone around here with some sense.
One becomes two.
I spotted more of those dragon riders playing over the city.
Charge them!
Always a pleasure.
Don't get your hopes up. All they seem interested in is recruiting us to fight their battles for them.
I guess we have that in common then. Probably neither of us have much of a choice in life.
I hope you're here to help. Is it just me, or am I amazing?
I watch over this place. Move along, move along.
All shiny. Mine. All mine. Always a pleasure. Charged up! Charged up! Sweet, sweet loot. Sweet, sweet loot. Mine. All mine.
Maybe you could show me some moves. May the Six watch over you.
I heard a magical storm hit Amnu, just like the one on our horizon. A brainstorm. We're alone. How could Kralkator be attacking places so far apart?
There's more. I recovered one of those stones falling from the sky. I think they're connected to the Brandstorm.
Don't go spreading that stuff about a new dragon threat around. People are scared enough as it is. Thank you.
protest of yours will lead to nothing.
Not enough endurance.
This is getting serious.
They'll have to hit much harder. Time to do some real damage. Lethal combination. I'm chilled to the bone.
Thank you.